Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Bucker Designs, and I have a new little Debbie treat box for you today. Inside are Snowflake brownies. I've never seen these before. I love to design packaging for little Debbie snacks because they're inexpensive and everybody loves a little Debbie snack. So if you want to know what store in your area has these, hop over to my blog and there is a link to the little Debbie snack finder so you can find them. All right, so what else am I using? I am using the Tags stamp set and coordinating dies. These are wonderful stamps because all three of the Christmas tags are lined up together and the dies are lined up. So you can stamp them all at one time and cut them out all at one time. Now, in a previous video, I actually stamped them and cut them out. And here are the two that are left. We made another project with the first one. If you want to find that, hop back over to my YouTube channel and you'll find it. For this project, we're going to use this tag, and this one will be for a card later on. All right, so how do we make the box? Well, let me show you. I chose Coastal Cabana because it's one of my favorite colors to use, especially with snowflakes. And you're going to need, let's see. Let's look at the PDF. There's a link here in the description. Hop over to my blog and you'll find the PDF under the last photo. And here are those measurements, okay? You need a 5.5 by 6 3/8 piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. We're gonna score the short side at 5/8, which is just one tick line past the half mark. And then 4 7/8, which is that tick line right before 5. Then we're gonna turn it. And we're going to score it at 5/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, and 5 3/4. All right, let's move that out of the way. And you want to burnish all your lines. If you have a bone folder, you can use that. It'll make those lines nice and crisp. My bone folder always disappears. Who knows? Who knows? All right, now take your scissors and we're going to snip all of these little lines right here, okay? And we're going to snip the last one. We're going to snip that corner off. Either side, it doesn't matter, whichever side. But you also want to snip this corner off as well, all right? Now come up here, snip, snip, snip. All right, now we want to use a really strong adhesive. You can use tear and tape, you can use Tombow. I am using the very last remnants of my retired fast fuse. Put your adhesive there on that long skinny tab that we cut the squares off of and fold over the other side. So now you have this box. Now we're going to adhere one of the ends. It doesn't matter whichever one you like best. So fold it in and put that really strong adhesive right there. Fold that up. And now let's see. Let's make sure our brownie fits. Yummy. I need to give these away before I eat them. And then we're just going to fold that one. We're going to tie some twine around it in a minute to keep it closed, okay? Now let's cut out those beautiful snowflakes. We're actually using the Christmas layers dies, which looks like this. I have been using these a ton. We're going to cut one of these out, but we're also going to cut out one of these that is with the dies that goes with the tags. This one right here, it will match that snowflake right there in the middle, okay? Now I also have a little tip for you. When you're cutting out these real intricate dies, I like to use a dryer sheet. These are just from Dollar Tree, so you get 55 of them for $1, so you won't feel bad using them and throwing them away. I can usually get 2 or 3 passes with one. And I'm going to take the dryer sheet and I'm going to just put it down on the bottom of my clear plate, okay? Then I'm going to get my cardstock, put that there. I'm going to lay this one down here and this one down here. What I find that the dryer sheet does is that it creates just a little bit thicker of a sandwich, but it also helps to hold on to those little shapes that sometimes, you know, we have a hard time getting out of the dies. It's kind of tedious. And then when you peel this up, it stays there, and all those little doodads usually, well, some of them usually will stay on the dryer sheet, and it makes it a lot easier getting them out. Now we only need one of these, but we'll take two. We'll take both of them. Why not use both of them, right? Now if you still have a few cling-ons there within the little die, you can use your little die brush to get those out. This is an attachment for the Take Your Pick tool. It comes with a little foam mat, and you just lay it all down. And then if all else fails, get the pointer end, which I don't have on here. I'm going to use a stylus, but that'll get it out too. And get all of those little doodads out. Okay, now, how do we attach this? Well, you can use the fine tip glue pen, but I'm going to show you another trick. You can take your Tombow and your liquid Tombow and your silicone mat, and just kind of get it dabbed on your sponge and hold this down and dab the glue all over it. Don't let it come up because then it'll sit down in the glue, and that's why you want to hold it with your finger. And then quickly come over here and lay it down on your box. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Now we have extra ones of these, so why don't we put one up here like this? Oh, now it's all sticking to my fingers. There we go. All right, now I'm also going to stick one to this, and hopefully my glue isn't dry yet. Let's match that up so you can't see the red one. Turn it just a bit, and there you have it. Awesome. Okay, now let's come back over here, and I'm actually going to take my Wink of Stella and add some glitter to my snowflakes, just to kind of make them look a little bit different than the background box. Now, if you get some of your Wink of Stella on your box, it's okay. You could do this beforehand if you want it to be absolutely perfect, but it really is in the background, so it's not going to be too noticeable. All right, now let's pull out our twine, which is on the last tray, the last project I just filmed. Here it is. And that's how I'm going to hold this closed. I'm going to take this twine and I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times, 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to tie this bow right here, like that. Pull it, let's get it nice and even, and let's trim off these long little legs. And last but not least, we're just going to stick that right there using some dimensionals. I'll put a dimensional on either side so that I can piggyback that twine like that. Spread those out. Let's get those to kind of spread out a little bit. There we go. And we'll fix that bow. Get it just right. My hands are sticky. I should stop and wash them. There we go. And there you have it. How fun and cute. Wait, there's more. I forgot. We've got to add a few jewels. Let's add just a few jewels. And I'm going to switch out the end on my Take Your Pick tool. If you haven't seen this tool, you guys, it is amazing. It has everything, whoops, wrong end. It has everything that you could possibly need. You can have a stylus, a piercer, a little putty tool, the brush that you saw. Now I'm going to use the little putty end to add a few of these all around. Maybe one more. There we go. Now we're done. All right, what do you guys think? A fun treat to hand out this holiday season. I think your friends are going to like it. And remember, check out that Little Debbie snack finder link on my blog, and you can find these beautiful snowflake brownies in your area. All right, thank you guys. Hop over there, get that PDF, and make these for yourself. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.